Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Now today what I got for y'all is updating my best right end tier list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now before we do go on ahead and get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. I drop almost daily Madden content on the channel. My end of year goal by the time Madden 23 drops is at 10k subscribers. Could not do that without y'all, so I greatly appreciate that. Now one more thing before we update this tier list, we got to bring back the comment of the day. Today's winner is going to be my guy Josh right here. He said, teaching me something new about Madden every day. Didn't even know about the kicker clutch thing. And hey man, I try to drop little gems in every single video, so hey, I appreciate that. If you want to go ahead and have a chance to win comment today, make sure to leave a comment down below on this video. Now today for right ends, we only got 6, so it's not going to be a lot of new cards, but there's 4 cards that I'm going to move. So first one is going to be Haason Reddick. He's going at the top in the A tier. The reason being is he only has 1 pass rush trait on yes, and he has slightly lower power moves. Now if you watch my video from this past Sunday, we really broke down pass rush traits and the stats that matter. Just kind of give you a quick summary of the video. You still can go ahead, check that out and see it for yourself. But pretty much every single pass rush trait on yes is ideal, and that will go ahead give you the insta wins. But then after that, your high power moves and finesse move rating leads to quicker block sheds. So ideally, obviously, you would want every pass rush trait on yes, and you would want to go ahead have the highest power moves and finesse moves. But kind of the order of importance changed from that video for me and what I value in a right end and just pass rushers in general. That new order is going to be power move, finesse move 1. Speed is going to be 2. I'll go ahead and say block shed, run defense as well would be 3. And then 4 is now pass rush trait. Pass rush trait used to be number 2, really dropped a little bit lower for me. Now the other cards I got to move up, elroy hirsch. He's A or S. So I'm going to put him top end of A. Now, the reason why I'm not putting him S is because in my mind, an S tier player, right, is a perfect player. I don't think this card is perfect. I think he's very, very strong at what he does. But again, not having a single pass rush trait on yes is a slight knock on him and a slight weakness. Now, other cards that got to move up, Richard Seymour and Willie McGinnis. I'm going to put Seymour in A and I'm going to put McGinnis in B. I actually I should have been moved Richard Seymour up. Again, it was more of a trait thing, kind of like on that elroy hirsch thing, but Richard Seymour still plays really, really good, and I think he's a very fine pass rusher. Like when he gets a new card, probably going to be in that S tier for sure. But yeah, I could see elroy hirsch in S tier again, given his speed. But again, like I said, S tier for me is supposed to be basically a perfect player. You know what? We'll lob him in the S. We'll lob him in the S. Now, I know some people are going to disagree with me on that, but again, given the stuff that I tested, he has to be top end of A or bottom in the S. Now we're moving on to the new cards. Again, we only got 6 today. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to pull each one of these cards up on mud.gg. So the first one right here, Lawson, going to have 89 speed on him, 95 finesse moves powered up, 89 power moves powered up. Low block shed, 85 block shed powered up is not really ideal. Trait wise, has the bull rush trait on yes, has swim move on yes, but does not have that spin move trait on yes. That's actually a really popular like kind of trait combo. Really like every left outside linebacker we covered yesterday was that. Lawson to me, given his stats and everything, I think he's like B. Yeah, I'll put him B. I think he's like okay. Like I don't really think he's unusable. Like I don't think he's like the best, but I don't think he's unusable either. Yeah, I think B tier is actually, I'm gonna put him in C. I'm gonna put him top in the C. I'm pretty sure I'd want Melvin Ingram over him. I'd want Nick Bosa over him. So C tier is a pretty good spot for him. Honestly, I might take Chase Young over him as well. Now we got backyard baller Penny Sewell right here. Now, if you have the backyard baller strategy card, every single one of these stats gives plus by 1. So it essentially serves as a power up for this card. So he's 6'5", 331. Ideally, you would play him at defensive tackle. Like, he has the size to play defensive tackle, doesn't really have the speed to play end now. 75 speed with that backyard baller strategy card, 60 agility, 59 change of direction. I hate that. Like, it's not like the biggest thing for a defensive end, but I hate it. I hate it. 92 finesse moves, 71 power moves, and run defense wise is okay. So trait wise, has spin and swim move on yes. So he should get some insta wins with those finesse moves. Now this was a card before where I thought like power moves wouldn't matter at all with this bull rush trait being on no. That he could have been like B or maybe even not A. He would have been B, but I'm going to put him in. So if you play him at end, he's a slower end. I'm going to put him C. So if I was playing him at defensive tackle, I would want that power move trade on yes. Again, given like the testing I did, the interior guys, they split the double team a little bit better in my opinion when they do go ahead, have that power move trade on yes. Yeah, I think he's like okay. Like he's not really great at all. Bottom in the C, maybe top in the D at best. Now, next up right here, we got Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn's going to go ahead again with the backer baller strategy card, be 95 speed on any single team, 89 agility, 90 change of direction. He's like an Elroy Hirsch size, 5'11", 215. 95 power moves, 68 finesse moves. Run defense wise, pretty good. Pre-baked in abilities he has is edge threat for 1 AP, no outsiders for 1 AP. I wish this was inside stuff instead of no outsiders. I swear, inside stuff activates on every single run. I've seen it activate on stretch, on base, on power, like literally everything. So I don't really get the point of no outsiders, I'm not gonna lie to you. And pass rush trait wise for Marshawn, he has only the bull rush trait on yes. On next gen specifically, the size really doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the size doesn't matter. Now, speed wise and everything, he's probably like A, but I'm gonna put him B. The reason being is, again, that slightly lower finesse moves is just like kind of killer. I'm not gonna lie to you. That slightly lower finesse moves just really doesn't do it for me. Again, I know he doesn't have any finesse move traits on yes, but again, from what I've seen, it does make a difference even if he doesn't have one of those traits on yes. He isn't just gonna go ahead and use that power moves. I was wrong on that before. Yeah, I think Haason Reddick is basically a better version of Marshawn Lynch. I know they're a little bit different because Haason Reddick is the finesse move version, Marshawn is the power move version, but I like Haason Reddick better than this card. Now we got Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson has to be a tier below Elroy Hirsch, so he has to go like bottom A. Like he literally is a slightly worse version of Elroy Hirsch. So potentially how it would go, if Elroy Hirsch was A, Charles would be B, Marshawn would probably be bottom B. I wouldn't put him C. I think he's way better than Carl Lawson. With this Charles Woodson card, 95 speed, any single team, 95 agility, 96 change of direction, 96 finesse moves, 87 power moves. If he had 90 power moves, he would basically be Elroy Hirsch. Again, 6'1", 202. I do not think size and weight really plays a factor on next gen. I would play this card at, again, an outside rusher, and with your outside rushers, I really don't think it plays that big of a factor, the height and weight. He's a great player to play in a contain as well, given his speed. 97 block shed is great. I would like to see 90 impact blocking, but the high block shed is really, really nice. Now, trait-wise, has nothing on yes. So again, he's like Elroy Hirsch. He's not going to get the insta wins like other defensive linemen. But yeah, I still think like that speed and everything, you could use this card. Ideally though, if you do run like a god squad, you would want his corner card. So does that hurt his value? Does that hurt how good this card is? I don't really know. Now we got Calais Campbell right here. Calais Campbell as a defensive tackle, S. As a defensive tackle, he's S. As a right end, he's A. So I guess I'm gonna put him top end of A. Again, if you play him a defensive tackle, he's an S tier player. So 85 speed powered up. They gave Calais Campbell pretty good speed this year. 6'8", 300 pounds, run stopper archetype. What I was running on this card was inside stuff and unpredictable. He played really, really well for me. 94 strength powered up, 90 finesse moves, 98 power moves. Perfect run defense across the board. Pass rush trait wise has every single one on yes. So again, like, I might move him up. I'm gonna move him up in the S. I don't care. I'm moving up in the S. Just play him at defensive tackle. He is so good. He is so good at defensive tackle. And lastly, right here we got Dereck Barnett. He's not really a great card. 78 speed on him. 78 finesse moves. 87 power moves. Not great run defense. And only has bull rush on yes. So Dereck Barnett card, I'm gonna put him F. Like, he just really isn't that great. Doesn't really do anything at this point in the game. Really no point to run him. So yeah, y'all, this has been my updated best right into list in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I still think potentially I could move Elroy down and then Charles up in the B, but I like the way it looks. I think this is more kind of accurate to how they'll play. I was wrong on some of the stuff with the pass rush traits. Again, like I figured like if you had no pass rush traits on yes, you wouldn't be able to shed at all, and it'd just be like the automatic shed timer that's built into the game. But I was wrong on that. I admit I was wrong. So yeah, I was wrong on that. I think Elroy Hirsch definitely really good. There's a reason why a lot of like really great Madden players are running him as well. So yeah, man, let me know down in the comments what you did think of this video. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. I appreciate y'all clicking onto the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. But other than that, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.